The first game on our list is the Tennessee Titans at 1-2, traveling to Indianapolis to take on the 1-1 Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts open up as 3.5-point favorites with an over-under of 42.5 points in this game. These are two teams that had high expectations coming into the season to lead the AFC South, but, they're not leading the AFC South right now because the Jacksonville Jaguars are doing that. But these two teams were expected to be up there. They are not. They've been struggling. Aaron, I'm going to get this question out of the way first. I know how much you love these questions, and by love, I mean hate. Who needs this win more before it gets worse? Because obviously both teams have been struggling. Okay, so there's an answer. Okay, great.
Yeah, it's easy for me because of like home and away, and I feel like that's big. The Titans need this win, but I think the Colts need it more. I think they need to continue to build off their win against the Kansas City Chiefs. They are at home. They are the favorite. They are the ones that were supposed to come in this year with a new quarterback in Matt Ryan and make waves. And we have yet to really see that come to fruition. And you could talk about Tennessee and how we feel about them, but I think it's the Colts because I have higher expectations for the Colts. I don't think Tennessee is going to have very much success throughout the season because of the style of play. And it's funny that these two teams actually play each other 2 times in the next 3 weeks. So in 2 weeks from now, I'm probably going to tell you the Titans need it more because they're going to be at home. But right now it's the Colts. The Colts have to get that offense going. They have to get Jonathan Taylor going. This is a team that is built on the run game. And everybody continues to talk about the offensive line like this is the same offensive line from last year. And there's a reason why Jonathan Taylor is not doing what he did a season ago. And it's because this is not the same offensive line. It has nothing to do with Matt Ryan. Has nothing to do with Taylor. He's a very good running back in the NFL. But when you look at that offensive line, they lost Mark Lewinsky. They've added some new pieces in there. They've moved guys around, and it's not the same. Matt Pryor, Danny Pinter, and Braden Smith they really haven't played as well as they're used to playing. Obviously, you have Ryan Kelly in the middle and Quentin Nelson, who's arguably the best lineman in all of football. But when you bring new guys in or mix the pieces around or move spots, it takes time to get that continuity. And the offensive line has been great. Matt Ryan's a statue back there, and they have to get going on the offensive side of the football. So for me, it's the Colts are in more of a dire situation. You fall to 1-3 if you're Indianapolis, and you start to put some real doubt in that locker room and what's going to happen with them going forward. So for me, it's the Colts.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like they were the favorite coming into the season to win that AFC South, and they've been obviously falling short. And falling either way, falling 1-2-1 or 1-3 here is going to be huge for either one of these teams to avoid. You brought up Jonathan Taylor here in this game, and this is a battle between two of the top 2 running backs over the past 2 years. Since 2020, both Jonathan Taylor and Derrick Henry are first and second in rushing touchdowns and rushing yards. Who do you think has the better game here on Sunday?
I say that with
we didn't hear what you said at first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to go with Jonathan Taylor. I think Jonathan Taylor is more versatile. I know Derrick Henry had a good game here, but Jonathan Taylor is a type of player that you can use him in multiple ways. I think he's more consistent. I think he's a guy that doesn't need 25 carries to be successful. Not that Derrick Henry always needs 25 carries to be successful, but oftentimes it's those 23rd, 24th, and 25th carries that give Derrick Henry that 60-yard run or that 50-yard run. He's sometimes very touchdown dependent. I think Jonathan Taylor can get involved in other ways. So for me, I'll take Jonathan Taylor against the Titans over Derrick Henry this week. In Indy as well, home game meaning a lot.
Yeah, and you look at the Titans' defense from the season so far, it has not been that great, especially against the run, obviously allowing the most yards per rush in the league, along with allowing up there in points per game and allowing quarterbacks to light them up. So it has not been easy. It has not been smooth sailing to start the season for the Tennessee Titans, especially on the defensive side of the ball. It has been tough. And Jonathan Taylor has a chance to go off big, and Derrick Henry has a chance to go off big any game because, well, he's Derrick Henry and he's just that dude sometimes. And I think Tennessee needs to duplicate what they did last week in their win against Las Vegas. It's funny because both these teams are coming off of a win, but I feel more hopeful. I see more promise with Tennessee than I do with Indianapolis, because their win last week for Indianapolis was something that was like, it was like more of the Chiefs doing bad. It was more of the Chiefs blowing it than the Colts winning it. Last week, I felt like the Titans had the right game plan to beat the Las Vegas Raiders. Like, give the Derrick Henry the ball in any way, shape, or form, and that's how they got the win. I think that they need to build on that this week. Predictions for this game, who you got?
Yeah, I'm taking Indianapolis at home. Colts third in the NFL right now against the run. I think that bodes well for them. They're only giving up 70 yards a game or so on the ground. They're also not giving up a lot of points, and I think that's important. To giving up 20 points in the NFL is a good thing. You're probably top half of the league, and if you can do that, I feel like they can put up enough points on Tennessee's defense. I'll take Indianapolis in this one. I'll take the home team, and I will say it's 24-20.
Yeah, 24. Okay, all right, 24-20 in this game, Indianapolis. I think this is the similar game. This is a game that, like, I think, okay, this is the home team. Like, it is what, like, that's the way we talked about a lot in the off season. We're like, okay, it's gonna be a split. Home teams get it. I lean Colts in this game. I will say 27-24 Colts in this one. We don't have predictions from AJ and Dylan here, but we do have it from Tyler and Bailey, our interns, showing up here. Tyler has the Colts over Tennessee 21-7. 21-7. He's got Titans only scoring 7 points. Kid's bold. And Bailey over here has the Colts 27-21. So all around Colts victory from the panel here in the city.